Hey guys, welcome back to the Weymouthers podcast. It's been a hot second since we recorded.
Yeah, it's been like a week, but you know.
We last recorded. When we last recorded, it was in March.
Yep.
March 27th was the last time we recorded.
Which was only like a week ago. It was only a little bit over a week ago, but it seems like a while because it's into April now. But
yeah. But anyways, I'm Em at Mverga on Twitter.
And I'm Rachel at Happily Smythe on Twitter.
And, we haven't talked league-wide news in a while because it's kind of, there hasn't been anything like really big happen recently. But this week,
there's some stuff.
Oh boy, there has. So, to start out, we're going to talk about the line brawl that happened.
The line brawl.
With the Devils and the Rags.
Thought like 2 minutes after it happened, someone texted me, or like a couple people texted me about it, and I was like, oh, because I wasn't watching because I hate the Devils, and I hate the Rags, so why would I care?
Obviously, I hate the Rags.
So why would I care? But, I saw, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I pulled up a video on Twitter, because I knew it would be on Twitter. And I watched it, and I was like, oh my god, and I showed my dad, and he was like, oh my god, we were watching a Bruins game from 1999 on SN. And so, yeah, that's how our night was going. But I was like, whoa. And I watched Ray get bitched, and I was so happy. Like, he had a lot of nerve and confidence to get off the ice after literally just being beaten by somebody shorter than him in front of everybody.
Yeah, so basically, there were 5 fights happening at once in the game. If you didn't see, I don't know how you wouldn't have seen, but...
Puck drop.
At puck drop. 2 seconds after puck drop.
Coaches yelling
and basically, the rule is the first people to drop the gloves obviously get 5-minute fighting majors. But then all the other fights afterwards are called, like, second... I cannot think of the word, but they're, like, second exchanges. They're happening after the fact.
So
The 8 other people fighting all got ejected from the game. So, I forget which team it was. I think it might have been the Rags, but they had to play with only 4 defensemen.
Yeah, I thought I saw both teams had to play with 4 defensemen.
I have no clue, but like
that's hilarious. But that's really unfortunate for the rest of the team. Like, yes, that was fun, but like if I were a defenseman on the team, I'd be like, excuse me?
If I were a coach on that team and I just had 4 of my players kicked out, I would be fucking pissed.
Dude, if I literally like
a line brawl is just dumb.
Literally, like if we were the Bruins and I were Charlie McAvoy, I would have it out for the 2 defensemen on the ice, because I am, as Charlie McAvoy, I am already the player with the most ice time on the team. I would be throwing hands.
Yeah.
Literally, I would be the next person to throw hands.
Like, I think what they should do to avoid the whole, like, second altercation thing, they all just need to look at each other and be like, 3, 2, 1. All drop the gloves at the same time. And then you're like, well, who the fuck dropped them first?
We'll never know.
Kick any of us about. We'll never know. Big brain move right there.
Like that meme of the dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. And then, I don't know if you saw this Kirill Marchenko goal.
I did. Off of his head.
Crazy.
That was filthy. That was so disrespectful. Wow. Like, I would cry.
But basically, if you guys didn't see it, he was behind, not like directly behind the net, but behind the net in terms of angles.
So he shot it at Sorokin's head.
Yeah.
And
then it bounced into the goal. That was fucking crazy.
I would quit my career. If I was Sorokin, I'd quit. I would be so embarrassed.
If that happened to me, like
there was absolutely nothing he could have done in that situation, but oh my god, that's so...
Imagine, like, getting shot at the head. too. Like, just taking a puck to the head.
Like, that's just, I would, I would,
That's diabolical.
I
I'd
would
fight
laugh,
a bitch.
I would laugh at a street embarrassment. Like,
Yeah.
but
Like,
that's disrespectful.
oh. And then, so, obviously the Bruins fans only don't really have to worry about, oh, are we making the playoffs? Like, do we have a playoff spot? But I also follow the Buffalo Sabres.
Not happy.
And so I'm checking the NHL app quite often, seeing where we rank as far as the wildcard spot goes. Delusionally, might I add. I know we're not making the playoffs. Let me be real.
Even if you do,
So yeah. So I'm well versed every day in the 2 wildcard spots. As of today, guess who's out of a wildcard spot? The Flyers.
Wow.
And you know who's in a wildcard spot? The Penguins.
I saw that.
They haven't been in one in a hot second this year.
With my dad. I was talking about that with my dad. He's like, oh, so they can do it this year, but they couldn't get 1 point last year.
Also, like, the Tampa Bay Lightning are, like, firmly in a wildcard spot. They've got 90 points. They're good.
Yeah.
And then on the West, both the Predators and, well, the Predators are actually tied with the Knights as terms of points, but the Knights, I think, just have more regulation wins, so they're, like, technically in the 3rd spot. But the Preds and the Kings are both the Preds and the Kings are both in the 90-point range for a wildcard spot. But the thing is, our second wildcard spot in the East, right, they have like 93 points. Not 83 points. Sorry.
Literally, like, it's gonna be Tampa. I guess.
No, it's gonna be Tampa, but the second wildcard team. Because there's another one for, like, it changes, like, every fucking day because no one is solidly in it because they're all so, like, mid. It, like, goes between the Flyers, the Penguins, and the Capitals, like,
they're having a
every week. They're having a mid-off for real.
Oh my god. And us in Florida, like, you can't, Bruins in Florida just cannot decide who's gonna be first.
I know. I just don't want us to be first simply because I don't want to face Tampa because we've only beat them once.
If we face Tampa
this season,
we will get
we're gone first round.
We'll get swept if we face
I wouldn't say swept. I wouldn't say swept. We might win like 1 game.
I think we'd lose 3, win 1, and then lose in game 5.
Yeah. Because we've played them 4 times this season. We've only won 1. That's embarrassing.
If we play the Leafs, then
we're sweeping them. Sweep.
I don't think we would sweep the Leafs. In the regular season, that was one thing. But
I feel like 5 games,
5 or 6 games. I don't think it would go to a 7, but it would take at least 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It would be a great series.
And then
I would be so excited.
It would be so fun.
Truly hate each other. Like, we hate the Leafs and we hate the Panthers. Like, as far as the teams
These
go.
Panthers games have been filled with so much animosity and so fun. But we'll get into that later. We'll get into that later, but it's been so fun. Okay, and the last thing, this is mostly going to be me talking, probably, because, yeah, but Jeff Skinner played 1,000 games.
Oh my god! Should I just sit back and let you yap for like the next 10 minutes?
But the funny thing is how much they did for Jeff Skinner's 1,000th game.
I think it's hilarious. Like, they literally act like they just won the cup, but all he did was...
And the thing is, like, oh, maybe that's just what the Sabres do, because maybe not very many other players play 1,000 games. No. Kyle Pozo, before he got traded away, our captain, played 1,000 games, and we celebrated it. Not that fucking hard. Not that hard at all. We, like, celebrated it like a normal 1,000 game. Not with Jeff Skinner. Not with Jeff Skinner. No one will know anything of what I'm laughing at, besides if Cassius listens to this podcast. Anywho, like, Jeff Skinner got a jet ski. They had they had hats because he wears this red beanie. He wears this. He wears this red beanie for walk-ins a lot, so they were giving away like Jeff Skinner 1000 game red beanies.
That's so cool.
And then they had like a photo wall, because if you don't know, he did this like video series Between Two Stalls, and they had like a frame from that to where you could like pose with him from Between Two Stalls. Just a photo op wall with a massive Jeff Skinner. Obviously he got the silver stick and the crystal as like usual. They did like a 16-minute long like congratulatory video. From like it was 16 minutes, the full video, which had like teammates, ex-teammates, old coaches, family.
I'm sorry. Ours were like
family.
A half, and I was like,
and then I don't know, and then they had Jeff Skinner 1000 game patches on the jerseys. They had like special patches on the jerseys. They had special menu items at the game. They had Jeff Skinner like jersey cookies, and then they had a chicken meal that was $53 because of his number. It had 8 pieces of chicken, mac and cheese. I think it had like 3 sides, which were mac and cheese, I think mashed potatoes and gravy and coleslaw.
hey, KFC.
And that was and that was $53. Like, they did so much for his 1000 game. I mean, obviously they mic'd him up, but that's like
okay, like obviously.
But like the fact that Kyle Pozo, who was our captain at the time, also celebrated 1000 games this season, and we did not celebrate him this hard is crazy.
What did Jeff Skinner do that he's like so like
I think they're just like doing all this shit because if you've watched a Sabres game,
yeah,
whether they're playing the Bruins or not, there's a lot of blue empty seats. So in doing all this stuff, I think they're trying to get more people to come to these games by like having a spectacle around it.
Yeah.
The game was still very empty. Let me just say, the game was...
Maybe they should pull a TD and make them all black. Like, people are mad about the fact that they made them all black, and like, I know it sucks, but like, they had a reason to do it.
Yeah.
Like, but even then, they're like never empty. TD Garden is almost always completely sold out.
No, I think I saw the TD Garden has been sold out for the past like 600 something games.
I mean, obviously it's not sold out. Like they say that, obviously empty seats, but it's nearly sold out. Like,
yeah,
not to be whatever, but if anyone watched the first episode of Behind the Bee, if anybody remembers, during the preseason, they mic'd up Potsy, and one of the players that was an actual like current Bruin that was playing with him in that game was Trent, and he actually had the A in the preseason because of it. And on the bench during the anthem, or not during the anthem, but like before the anthem, before the game, they were sitting next to each other, and he was asking him about how like if he ever saw it like not sold out. He was like, I've been here for like 6 seasons and I've never seen it sold out, not even during a preseason game. And I thought that was really good.
Never seen it not sold out.
Never seen it not sold out.
Like, that's...
He was so Give him the A. Give him the A. Let's just trade every player with the A so that Freddie can have it, including the cap. Let's just trade everyone.
Crazy
So
statement.
have the A.
Crazy statement. But
Maybe
yeah.
give it the C. If we...
Give him the C and 2 A's.
Frederick with the white
C-A-A.
the white C, like Martian. We strayed far. We didn't stray that far. But yeah, it's like sold out a lot there.
Yeah. But that was Jeff Skinner's 1000th game. Acting like we just won the Stanley Cup.
And everyone knew about it.
Acting like we won the President's Trophy.
Fans of any team knew about it.
They knocked about it on top. Oh, and there was a special between two stalls because they hadn't done it in a really long time because it was like they did between two stalls and then it was done. Mm-hmm. And then they teased it, and the special one was a whole bunch of his teammates surprising Jeff and interviewing Jeff, like a between two stalls thing, and it was so fucking funny. Like they had Tomer and Chucky and like so many fucking people from the team. Samuelson, Rasmus, like so many people. It was just they did so much for his 1000th game.
That is so funny. I mean, he's
also 1000 games and he's never seen the playoffs. Might I add?
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I put my things back
today? Eat down. But
yeah.
But that was the league-wide stuff.
Oh, and just while we're not on game topics or anything, the other night, the trajectory of my life was changed. I don't know if anybody knows on TikTok, Sawyer, I think her @ is like just Vesnas.
It's just Vesnas, yeah.
She made this edit and posted it at like 11 at night of Trent Frederick to Kiss It Better by Rihanna. I literally was tweaking so bad. Like I saw it at like 1 a.m, and I've literally watched it upwards of like 30 times now. Like it's like really, it was like 2 days ago, and it's really bad. And I just need to put that out there, but I'm still like not over it. Are you good?
Being harassed. Don't look at me like that. You're literally a freak. But anyways, so the next game to talk about, because the last game we talked about was the previous Panthers game, not the one we had last night. Night before, I actually don't remember. I think, who knows? No, it was last night.
It was 3:30 p.m.
Yeah. We played the Lightning.
Oh.
You remember, is this game coming to mind?
So actually, fun fact, now I can say, when we recorded the last episode with Eliana, we went right up to the beginning of the game recording, and I like dipped fast to go downstairs, and at first intermission we actually recorded the outro to the episode, and so I was already aware of the situation and had to pretend like I was completely normal even though I wasn't. I was literally the entire night, I was just like gone. I mean,
it was such a bad game.
Like the normally a game like that would have ruined my night, but I could not get my mind off of you know what. So I'm still not over it because the effects are still here. His eye's still black. Yellow, I guess, now, but oh.
So if you guys don't know what she's talking about by some miraculous thing, Freddie kind of got cut and was bleeding and has a black eye, and he's a black eye now, but was originally like bleeding out of his eye and like got a cut on his nose.
I
Blood
can tell you
everywhere.
exactly how it happened. Did I give you the analysis?
Yes, you did. You can break it down for the podcast though.
Break it down for the podcast. I'm gonna do a video part for this so I can explain it to the YouTube watchers. So I'm gonna take my hair down so I don't look terrible.
Yeah, we gotta need to get a better angle.
So so what happened, it was literally the first punch he took, which is why like he didn't, it looked like he just like turtled and didn't do anything because like likely he couldn't see.
Blood in his eyes, minor detail.
All the people talking about how like he got his ass beat and like he turtled and like all my family was saying that, and I was literally trying to tell, I was like, I don't know if you've ever watched a single Trent Frederick fight in your life.
That bitch doesn't turtle.
He could literally, he has gotten down and gotten back up. Like he will not accept a loss until he is pulled off the other guy. So like he would never turtle. He's literally never done that before. So let's not. He got pump checked by Ovechkin and still kept trying to push him. So let's just
literally.
But anyway, so when he punched him, he was like, I'm gonna have to like punch myself, but like,
don't worry, I'll punch you through the screen.
She's giving it. So he punched him like this, so it cut his eye here, and then his hand kept going and just like literally like tore his nose.
Yeah, like it was like right on the line of his nose.
Because I slowed the I finally got it to save to my camera roll because Nessun 360 was down. It was the worst possible night for Nessun 360 to be down. So nobody had like any footage of it besides the Sportsnet stream, which was garbage and didn't show it. So finally I like slowed it down on my phone. I was going like frame by frame and I watched, he like came around like this and then just punched him. So he's cut here and here. So that's why like when he was skating off, he had blood like all down here and here from his eye because his nose was also cut. So he had to stitch up his nose and his eye.
But his eye's a little black now.
It was really bad at first. Like
it was really bad.
It was so cute in the video that they did when he was walking by. He went like this so that nobody could see him because he was so embarrassed, which is really funny to me. But then the next day, obviously, he couldn't hide it because he had a game.
Yeah.
And, oh my god. Yeah, it was bad.
The photo was something else.
It was cool. I was at work, of course. I'm always at work at the worst times. But I was at work and I was like sent the picture and I was like, brother. And
I know I said, hold on, I'm gonna send this to Rachel.
Time you see a new picture of him, hold on, I'm gonna send this to Rachel. And you guys tweet about it too, so everybody's aware that I haven't seen it yet. And yeah, I was just like, whoa, because like the first pictures that I saw were the ones that you sent me that were pictures that somebody took at warm-ups, so you could kind of see it. And then that picture like actually showed it, and I was like, holy shit! Like I knew it was gonna be bad, obviously, but you never know what it's gonna look like until you like see it. And yeah. And then it started to turn yellow, and then there was that other picture that they posted. Let me grab it.
Was that for the Capitals game?
Yeah. Where is it?
Should be fresh in your camera roll.
It was for the Canes.
This one. Yeah, that one.
Too. That one was. Lord. Yeah, and then there was the Nashville picture. Like it just like, oh my god. Yeah, this one really got me.
Yeah, that one really encompassed it.
This is the first picture in the Kiss It Better edit that she put at the beginning.
Yes, I'm aware.
That one really got to me. It makes his eye look a lot bigger because his eyes are very small.
Yeah.
So it literally looked like in the first picture that they posted of it. The one we were just talking about a few minutes ago. Literally, it looked like he was like this. Because his eye wasn't open, but it was all black around it. So you could actually see the white of his eye. So it just looked massive and it was really funny.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's it's really just all yellow now. Cause like
Yeah, there's like a little bit of like
you could kind of
brown
see it
kind of.
last night. You could kind of see it last night, but it's like healing, so it'll
We're
probably
in the clear.
it'll probably be almost gone tomorrow, and then pretty much gone by there. Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tuesday is their next game.
I think.
I don't think they have back-to-back games. I think it's just Tuesday, which I'll be at.
Woo!
My dad is so mad at me because
Oh God.
last night at dinner we went out and we were literally all sitting on one side of the table because the TV was on the other side at the restaurant. So we were all sitting on one side so we could watch the game. And um it was intermission and we were just talking about how we were going to the last Carolina game. And I was like, oh my God, Brady Shower. And I was like, and he was like looking at me because it was like me and then my dad and then my mom and my grandfather. And
Yeah.
then I was like, oh my God, Seth. Oh my God. And Seth Jarvis, and he was just like, and then I was like, oh, it's Sebastian Aho. He goes, you know what? Why are we going to this game if all you're gonna do is fawn over the other guys? And I was dying. Like he seemed like genuinely annoyed, and it was
Pissed off.
because he's taking me to that game and my mom's taking me to the Ottawa game.
Oh
So
yeah.
it probably would have been better off if my mom took me to that game because I'm not gonna shut up about Brady Shea. I'm literally not gonna shut up about him. And
I mean, as you should.
like I wouldn't shut up about Otter when we were at the Stars game. But she wouldn't care, obviously, because that's my mom. But I told my dad I'd shut up. But we're not in Loge, so we won't be like close enough for me to be like Gaga.
Gaga.
Oh my God, I'm so mad though because my dad has like the really cool camera and the Ottawa game is the shirts off our backs. So I won't be able to get like the really close up great videos of something.
Don't worry, I'll show up with my iPhone 15.
With your iPhone 15. The TV broadcast will be nice. Please, please, he can't cut his hair by the end of the season. Please, like he needs to keep a long.
Please, God, if you hear me.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go up to my dad. Hey, can I take your phone for the next like 5 hours? Can you just go without him?
Can you like go caveman for like 5 hours?
Can you go off the grid for a little bit?
Connect with nature or something. I don't know.
Use the landline. Anyway,
Anyways,
lost 3-1 to Tampa.
yeah, we went a little bit of a tangent there, but it's fine.
Not much to go over anyway.
No, Chaffee makes it.
It wasn't a very
scores.
Not that.
Yeah, Chaffee scores and we're down a point. Davidson Heinen scores a goal. That's really all that important that happened. Because then Point and Kucherov scored. Just like a bad game overall. It was just like it was a game that happened.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's for sure.
Like that's really all I can describe it as. Like it wasn't even that long ago and there was like really nothing memorable.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Sorry.
But then afterwards, the next game we had was the Washington Capitals game. And let me just say, what a fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I wasn't expecting that game to be as, like, entertaining as it was. But it was a good game.
No.
Hampus Lindholm scored?
Hampus Lindholm scoring is, in this economy,
crazy. And this will not be the first time we talk about him.
I would have been like Fort Fountain Kitchen.
This will not be the last time we talk about him today. Let that be known.
Let me know.
And then early in the second, it's a tie game. Because the Bruins holding the lead in this economy? Never.
Never.
Never, actually.
That doesn't happen.
But then, UMich alumni Jody Beecher makes the game 2-1. Right.
So excited, dude.
So excited. And then, in the third period, Carlson ties it.
However, we get to overtime.
We go into overtime, and Hampus Lindholm takes the penalty, and he's in the box. It's a double minor, so it's a 4-minute penalty. So we're on the PK for most of overtime. And you know what happens?
We kill it.
We kill it, and we don't lose. And we don't lose in overtime.
We kill it, which is crazy.
Crazy.
Like, our PK is actually good, and like you don't think it is, but it's actually not bad.
But it is.
It's actually pretty good.
Our power play just isn't very good, so you don't.
Better make overtime, which is really
odd.
You know what? But it's whatever. So then we get to the shootout.
We get to the shootout.
First, JD.
I think so.
He scored.
Yeah. I just have to know who won because it was very surprising.
And then I don't know who that. I don't really care. So then, but blah blah blah. They send out Kevin Shattenkirk, and I literally.
I was like, okay, so do we want to lose this game? I was like, what the fuck?
What is collectively, me, my father, and my mother were all like, Shatty? And we were like, why would you?
I literally went, Shatty?
Skating. He's literally skating. He starts moving, and the three of us are like, why would you put him out there? And then he scored. And we were like, oh. And then I was like, like I said, sometimes you just got to put some defensemen out there. And
I never said a bad word about Kevin Shattenkirk in my life.
I never said anything bad about Kevin Shattenkirk in my life. Just don't look at my Twitter.
Yeah. But then, Jeremy Swayman with the cuntiest game winner of all time. A glove save.
A glove save in a shootout as
crazy.
The save is insane. Thank you, Jeremy.
So cunty.
Really deserves the wins because
Quinn, do you agree that it was cunty?
I think she does.
Started talking about Jeremy Swayman and she showed up.
She knows what's up.
Like mother, like daughter.
It's a dog, by the way, guys, not a child.
No, this is my daughter.
This is my daughter.
This is my daughter right here.
That's a human.
This is my child. Yep. She talks to me sometimes. But can you stop making out with me? Jesus Christ.
That was a good game. Yeah. Nashville? What was the next game?
Yeah, we're at Nashville, but in between recording, we stopped recording for about an hour, and Rachel got a little angry.
No, I'm so mad. You don't understand. I hate surprises. If I know about it, like, I don't like if I'm none the wiser. I don't care. Like, if I'm getting surprised by something, like in the moment, I'm like, oh my god, yay! But I hate knowing about surprises and then not being.
Maybe you'll forget about it by October.
Well, maybe if you didn't keep fucking mentioning it every day, I would.
This one was accidental. Because I saw something. I saw something that gave me another idea of another thing.
Oh, I thought of something, but never mind. And I would have been like, okay.
Anyways, the Nashville game. I mean, so this was the same day as Jeff Skinner's 1000th game.
And you actually watched
because of the big spectacle around Jeff Skinner's 1000th game, I did watch Jeff Skinner's game instead. But the thing is it started an hour earlier, so I could still watch the third of the Bruins game.
Nothing happened in the Bruins game until once you started watching.
Yeah. They were waiting for me to start watching. Moral of the story. Because I turn on the game, and you know who scores?
Oh.
Charlie Coyle Weymouth. Charlie Coyle Weymouth scores. Crazy times. Great times. And then who scores? Pavel Zacha. Let's fucking go. I feel like there goes through stretches where we don't say his name, and then they'll be like, Pavs. Like, it's a similar, not really similar thing to Pasta, because even when Pasta goes through droughts, he'll have a goal every now and again.
Yeah.
But, like, Pavs will, like, be invisible and then, like, score, like, 5 goals.
Pavs will not play. And then all of a sudden he's there. You know who that sounds like? Jake DeBusk is back.
Jake DeBusk post-trade season.
He's back. Because where has he been? Okay.
Who knows?
I'll give him. He got a shootout goal. I'll give him that.
He did.
But besides that, right, okay.
Silence. Crickets.
Yeah.
And then Pasta has an empty netter.
Sick, by the way.
The checks are so up.
They're so up. Might I just add, I'm not a hypocrite, okay? Trent Frederick has literally been fucking nowhere. For a while.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I digress.
We got an Oli Shutzy. Rah! He deserves it. He was on fire that night. Honestly, both him and Saros were on fire that night. But just obviously, Saros got a little worn down with the third period. But Oli was playing fucking phenomenal. Coyle one was a power play goal, so.
But like,
wait, no, that wasn't a power play goal. Coyle's other goal later on was a power play goal.
Technically speaking, though, like for any team, you should always score on the power play because you have one extra guy on the ice.
If you're the Bruins, however.
How successful is anybody's power play, really? They're never 100% successful, even though they statistically should be.
Yeah.
You literally have an extra player, but you know.
I digress. Yeah, I feel like that was like prime last year. Linus Ullmark is what he was giving me. That made me like that was like a last year type game, and it made me very happy.
I liked the game that like it wasn't 0-0 because nobody was playing. It was 0-0 because both teams were playing.
It was 0-0. I think the goalies were like,
and the goalies
were both on top of it.
It wasn't a boring
and
game.
Both teams' defense.
It wasn't just like it was like up and down. Like stuff was happening.
Yeah.
So it was good. I liked it. I didn't think it was bad. You know, and like it wasn't overly physical, which is whatever. But
I mean, it never really is when we play the Preds.
Yeah, it's not gonna be overly physical in a 0-0 game. It's gonna get physical if a team is losing by like a pretty large margin, or you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like or if it's a physical team like Florida, and we just have like or the Leafs, or you know something like that. But if
we just have something out against them.
If it's just like a random team and it's 0-0, it's not gonna be physical. But it was still good. It was still good. Because it was
great game.
A little game of hockey. And we won, which was nice.
Yeah.
Then
we had the Canes game. What the fuck is a Carolina Hurricane?
Yes.
Don't.
Who plays for Carolina?
Who, Rachel? Who could ever play for Carolina?
I think his name is Brady Shea. Have I ever talked about him before?
You know, I can't tell. Name doesn't really ring a bell at all.
Are you sure?
That's actually what I'm bringing you for the surprise.
You're bringing Brady Shea?
Yeah.
Make the hair extra gray.
I will, don't worry. I'll dilfify him up.
He's already dope.
I mean, like, I'll intensify it.
Thanks.
For this totally real, definitely happenings.
I've had a lot of guesses, guys, and I think I'm right about all of them.
Oh yeah, so right.
You should. I can't tell you about this one because I'm probably gonna get in trouble with like half of Vern's Twitter, but it was a really good one.
It was actually the correct guess.
It was right. But you guys, you can't know about it because
I'll get arrested.
it might be criminally punishable. So I'm not gonna.
It might be used as evidence later on.
But I definitely got it.
Anyways, so this was April 4th, National Rat Day. So everyone was like, Brad Marchand has got to score his 400th career goal.
And
you know what he does? You know what he does?
400th career goal.
Does exactly that.
And you know who else scored that day? Matthew Tkachuk scored that day.
He did. It was the day of the rat, truly.
It was really the day of the rat. Sorry, guys. That's what I think. For all of you Matthew Tkachuk haters, that's what I think.
It's like kind of cutting out, but like I think maybe you can hear it.
Wait. That's what I think. No, nothing.
Yeah, it just cuts out.
I'll put a sound effect of a fart.
It's a fart sound effect.
Like. Anyway.
Anywho, pasta. Got a nice serving of pasta.
Nice serving. Didn't we get a serving? Or no?
No.
No?
Danton Heinen
recently get a double serving.
No.
Really?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Top goal scorer on the team.
Danton Heinen scored. Also in the first period. Eat down. If he was the 7th player award winner, wouldn't be mad.
He's my 7th player. Like on a realistic note, he's my 7th.
On a real. He was not the Masterton. We should know that.
Oh yeah.
That happened.
And he was so self-deprecating. I felt so bad.
I know. He was like,
oh my god, that's so bad.
Not many other people you could pick.
And I
I love him.
The second I read that, you know what I thought of? When I was standing in front of him. Oh.
I know. I feel so bad for him.
I'm like, oh my god, I seriously should have bought. Like, I felt so bad. And but anyway, on a realistic note, he's my 7th player. But had Freddie, like, kept his hot streak going, not that it was, like, he's not gonna score in, like, every game for the rest of the season. I know that. But, like, he's just, like, but, like,
he's been kind of bad lately.
That's a lot of the little things right, but, like, recently he just hasn't done a lot. So, like, had he kept that up,
yeah,
I would have stuck with that. Like, obviously, I think he was robbed of it last year. I think he genuinely deserved it last year. And it was really frustrating that Zaka won it because, really? That was not... He did what we brought him in to do. Like, I don't understand, like, how people that think Coyle should win the 7th player this year. Yeah, I love Coyle, but he's doing what he is supposed to do. We lost Bergeron. He's supposed to be trying to fill that role. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I would say Heinen or Geeky, but absolutely Heinen. He's literally on league minimum. We got him from
league minimum
tryout. Like, that is crazy. He genuinely deserves it.
He's worked his ass off to be where he is, and he's slaying.
Like, I love Geeky too, obviously. Like, I would be happy if Geeky won it too, but I really genuinely think Heinen deserves it. So I've been voting for him, and trying for myself, but I really, really do want Heinen to win it because I really think.
Like, do I think Heinen's gonna win the Masterton? No.
From the whole point of the award is that you're going like above and beyond expectations. Like you're doing stuff that you weren't.
Like, you would not expect a person who makes league minimum to occasionally be on the first line.
The whole point of the 7th player award is to give those players recognition that are doing all of these things but are never recognized for it. So I think if somebody wins it twice, you're diminishing the point of the award. So Coyle's already won it.
Yeah.
So I don't think he should win it again because again, you're literally just diminishing the point. And also, like it being like a popularity contest, like Zaka winning it last year, like the whole like if Heinen doesn't win it, literally I can't. They're proving the point that he is literally just like unrecognized by the fan base because why wouldn't he win it?
I mean, it's the same thing that happens with the fucking Hart Trophy. It's supposed to be like the person who like is the most valuable player for your team, but it ends up just being the best player every year. Exactly. Even not the most valuable player for your specific team. Exactly. There was only like 1 year. I think it was 2015. I think it was Taylor Hall who won it because that year, like, I think Jamie Benn had the most like points with like 80 points. So there was no really a best player in the league. And so they picked Taylor Hall because he was the best person on like leading his team.
Exactly.
But the Hart Trophy isn't what it won. There's so many trophies.
It's always just
the fucking Norris. The Norris is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be about the defenseman who scores the most goals, but it has the most points. But it usually ends up being. It's supposed to be the best defenseman.
I don't understand this whole stigma of judging defensemen from how many goals they've scored. Can somebody remind me what it's called, a defenseman?
Like, I don't care that Erik Karlsson had a 100-point season last year. He should not have won that because he is not the best defenseman. Nowhere near the best defenseman.
It's best defensive defenseman, not best offensive defenseman.
Like, we have the Selke for best defensive offenseman. So if you want to make a new award for best offensive defenseman, give it to them.
Do that.
But if not, make the Norris what it should be.
Like, Hampus Lindholm. He was in the running for it last year.
Yeah.
Because he was a great defenseman last year. He was great. Like, someone like Charlie McAvoy is like, he has a lot of points, but he's a great defenseman, and that's why he's always in the best defensive pairs. And I know it's not Matt, so let's just not fucking lie, okay? Matt Grzelcyk is not good. The only thing going for him is his offensive ability. So let's not lie. Let's not pretend. We know exactly why it's a top defensive pair, because it's Charlie McAvoy.
Because of Charlie McAvoy.
So,
but
in the league, no. But for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though in the league, kinda,
yeah.
Kinda from that thing. But does it really help us? No.
No.
It's really, I think our biggest issue right now, which I think a lot of people would not agree with, but I think our biggest issue right now is actually our offense and not really our defense.
We're not scoring as many goals as we used to.
Our offense doesn't have a shot mentality.
Yeah, we're just passing it.
It's really, that's why our first power play line sucks, because, sometimes they decide to move the puck, but then they don't shoot it. So it doesn't matter. And our second line gets on there with 30 seconds left, and they have no time to do anything.
It just gets on my last nerve.
They're not scoring as much. It's not the fact that, like, because, like, last year, our defense was great. Like, our defense was actually really good. But our offense didn't just have the ability to score. They just shot it.
Yeah.
And we had like, Taylor Hall, like, who was so underrated. Like, he was so good. Like, It's really Chicago doesn't deserve him.
Yeah, it's honestly a shame that he's injured for the
I know.
Blackhawks right now because while I don't think they would make the playoffs, but he would help them out a lot.
Oh my god, they don't deserve him. Like he's so good.
They do not deserve him or Nick or Bedard.
And
or Celebrini when they eventually get him.
And obviously we had Bergeron, who literally never made a stupid play in his life. I swear. That man, he just wasn't careless with the puck. Like, we're so careless with the puck. And it's, like, really frustrating. Because...
Yeah.
Krejci, same thing. He was so underrated. Like, everyone...
So underrated.
Like, he's slow, he's old, he's washed up, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. What are you talking about, okay? Because him and Bergeron took literally every face-off. Because they won, like,
every
90% of their face-offs. He was so good, Krejci. Like, he did the little things. Yes, he didn't score all the time, but just, like, watch.
He did the little things that helped the big picture.
He did the things that this team isn't doing. And that's why we were able to, like, and again, we had, like, Taylor Hall, which was, like, a massive addition. We had Bergeron centering Marchand and Pasta, which I don't think any player on this team has been a good center to those two. I love Charlie Clone, but I don't think he's been good centering them. I love Pavel Zacha, but I don't think he's a great center, period. Sorry. And the only person that I thought was halfway decent at centering them was Morgan Geekie. And he's been on the top line, but he hasn't been centering, which I think is really stupid because it's very obvious that he's been generating things and doing things when he's on the top line, but for some reason we're not centering him.
My sister's buying me playoff tickets for the fuel.
Right on.
But it's on the night of the but she's saying the night of the 13th. I don't want to miss that game. I'll just have the Bruins game playing on my phone.
Last year, during the playoffs, it was like, which game did we lose? Game 2? Or game 3? No.
I don't know, I think we lost.
I think it was game 2.
I thought we lost game 3.
Or game 3.
I thought we won the first 2.
Game 3. Yeah, it was game 3. It was game 3. And me and my dad were at a concert. We were at Rain. It's a Beatles tribute. We were there. And we had his NHL app. He was holding his phone like this in between the two of us. And we were just staring at it. And staring at it. And staring at it the whole concert. Didn't end well. But we knew it was coming.
No.
From how it was going.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my dedication is pretty strong. I think the only time I wouldn't be monitoring it like that is if it was like Cheap Trick, because I can't take my eyes off of them. But
do we want to get back to the Canes game now?
Wait, did we say anything about the game? Or was I just yapping about Shea and then we got sidetracked?
No, we talked about Marcy's goal, Pasta's goal, and Heinen's goal.
Oh, okay, good.
Because then we started on a rant about Heinen, and then it led us.
Yeah. I started that.
Well, I said Masterton, and then you.
Oh yeah, and then I
went off.
Okay, I went on a tangent.
But what a first period! We're up 3-0 in the first. In this economy, crazy.
Yep.
Then the second period, oh no, Jake Gensel scores 3-1.
It's okay though.
Woe is me. Hampus Lindholm scores another goal.
I love Hampy. I'm glad.
It was a cutesy little empty netter.
Oh, that was awesome. I love the far empty net. I think they're awesome. And I also, sorry to get on here again, but I hate the people that have just been hating on Lindholm for the fact that he's not scoring as much. Like, okay, he's a fucking defenseman. Can we like stop? One.
Literally.
His problem has never been his defense. He's always been where he's supposed to be, and he's been a fairly decent defenseman. He just hasn't been scoring as much. He is one of our better defensemen.
Him recently has been, like, super good.
He's literally been one of our better defensemen. Like, top 3 defensemen on the Bruins, McAvoy, Carlo, Lindholm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. And then one thing that we didn't mention about the Canes game, Johnny Beecher got in a little fight.
Johnny Beecher!
Oh Johnny Beecher!
Love it.
Go blue or whatever.
I literally, so when I tweeted, I'm hot for Beecher with the Van Halen gift, literally 2 minutes before that, my dad and I always make up puns with the players' names. And so my dad went, I'm hot for Beecher, and we were laughing. And it was so funny. So I tweeted that. And then he said it again. He was like, I'm hot for Beecher, and literally the whistle blew, and he was fighting, and it was so funny. And then I made the edit. That was probably one of the quickest I've ever, people commented on my TikTok, oh my god, you're so quick with it.
Yeah, I saw. You were like, you're quick with it.
And I was like, that's probably the second or third time I've ever been quick with it. Because usually I wait until the game's over, a day later.
See, I made the edit fast.
I wasn't even that quick with Freddie. I just wanted to make the Beecher one. While everyone was...
See, I had it edited, but I didn't want to post again. Because I'd already posted that day.
It did pretty well. It didn't flop.
My Beecher edit did flop, and I did post it the day after. So, whatever.
I did, okay. I'm gonna tell you. So, I don't... Just in case, for, people that don't click, the read more in people's captions, because I usually don't, unless they, typed a long thing and I clicked it to, keep reading it. But if I keep my captions short enough and then I just do, the tags at the end, I slip in hashtag book talk.
I know, you showed me. I've been doing it, too, since you showed me that.
I just want views. And it's been working a little bit. Also, at the beach when I was doing, hashtag, you Mitch and stuff to get all the you Mitch.
I realized I should have done that.
Yeah.
I realized I should have done that.
Because it's personally, I hate when I have a lot of views. I don't pay attention to the likes, but I hate when I have a lot of views and there's no comments. That, I'd rather interact with the comment than get the likes, because I never pay attention to the likes. I always pay attention to the comments. So it's I like getting the comments, I like replying to people, and I like seeing them. I'll almost never click on an edit without saying something in the comments. The only time I don't, if it's one on my For You page that has 1 million likes already, or thousands of comments already, and I don't have to. But if it's one of my mutuals or something, I'll always say something, because I know I love getting comments. And it doesn't have to be praising anything. You could literally just be he's so hot, and I'd be I know, right? It's just the interaction, I like it. So
yeah.
But then it gets to be too much. When I had when I made that Dom edit, I couldn't keep up with them anymore. I was trying to literally reply to everybody, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I would go through them and them if I could get to all of them, but it was it got to the point where there was thousands of comments, and I just couldn't physically look through all of them, but I liked having the interaction.
Yeah.
It sucks when I have 5 comments and 2 of them are my replies.
Literally, no, my Tage Thompson edit has this 1 comment. And it didn't even flop. No, it's some random person that doesn't even follow me that just says Tage in all caps and then a question mark and an exclamation mark. And it didn't even flop. It has over 100 likes.
I hate that. My Beecher thing has 56, but again, half of them are me. But there's still a lot. People still commented on it, which was nice. But sometimes I'll look and there's where's a good example? Oh my god, I hate when my TikTok goes black, and then I have to pisses me off. People really took to my forward edit, which was kind of funny. I literally showed it to my mom. No, this is story time. I showed it to my mom and my aunt. I was do you know who this is? And they both watched it multiple times over, and they could not figure out who it was. And They were like, my dad was sitting at the table, but I was keeping the phone
How?
because I know he would know exactly who it is. Like, he's gonna know Derek Forbert if he sees Derek Forbert.
Yeah.
And then finally, my mom was like, "Wait, is that Forbert?" She was like, "Is it a Bruin?" Girl, look at the jersey. Like, you can see the tip of the logo in the video.
That's crazy.
Like, it was. Oh my god. Okay. It kind of flopped a little bit, but it got. My Shay edit got 1,400 views. And there's 18 comments. And I reply to all of them, it's like 9. Or like,
Yeah.
I think there was like 8, because I replied like a few times to one of them. So I was like, ugh, I hate it. It pissed me off.
I just found it funny how before I posted the Devin Levi edit, I had like under 100 followers, and now after I have like 250. Like, which still obviously is not a lot of followers, but still that one edit made me
No, I
like
know. Like,
have
like
that many followers.
I made this edit like this is a while ago. I had I had 600 followers when I made this edit. I have over 6,000 now, so it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was in like 2021. I'm gonna try to find it. I made an edit of, for those of you who do know, which I think everybody should know. If you don't know who this is, you're kind of embarrassing. But I made an edit of Johnny Lawrence from The Karate Kid, and it got like 100,000 views, which was like a lot for me because I had like 600 followers, and it was back in the times where like you would make an edit and you would not get that much traction on it.
Like, editors were not like a big thing yet.
Like, they were, but like
But not like they are today.
velocities had like just started. Like, they were like fresh. They were like only like a year old, and so like not everybody could just have like a lot of views. So like I was averaging probably like 200 views an edit. So it was like crazy. Okay, I think I reached somewhere where it is. But I gained 200 followers in one day from that edit. And I remember
crazy.
Like, thank you for 700, and then thank you for 800, and then like thank you for 900 in like the same day, within like hours of each other. And I thought that was like so cool. I'm trying to find it. I don't know. I could have deleted it, but I don't think I did because I was gonna scroll that far down anyway. But um, I actually hated the edit. For fact, I thought it was like one of the worst ones I've produced. But you know, yeah.
Bro, I always feel like the edits you think are the worst are always the ones that fucking blow up.
I know. I think I got like 1,000 from that Dom edit, like, cause it got like 1,000,000 views. So like, people actually, there was a lot of people on that one.
Like, my Devin Levi edit, some of the clips are literally from a recording of a TV. All the clips are like blurry as shit. Why are you liking this edit? I have much better edits that you could like and enjoy instead.
That's why I don't.
But no, that one's the one that pops off.
That's actually why I don't like to post the ones that I don't really like anymore, because I'm like those are always the ones that like get views.
I didn't hate it. It was still like a good edit. It just wasn't my best. Yeah. Also, the sway edit I posted the other day wasn't the best, and my edits have been flopping on Twitter recently, but that one kind of did okay on Twitter.
Okay, I can't find it. Like, I don't know where it went. I might have deleted it. But yeah, I can't find it, but I told the story. But yeah, so you can get followers from. It's really interesting how you'll have a video gets like so many views, but you won't gain any followers from it.
Literally.
Or not as many as you would think you would. I don't really care about the follow. Like, I never pay attention to my follower count. I like don't really whatever. I pay attention to mostly the views because that's what everyone will see. Like if they go on your account, they're gonna see the views. So like if it's something,
Yeah.
like the worst my edit has done in a really long time. One of my edits, it was the Freddy one that I posted to, or that I made. Sorry, that I made to the dog park song.
Yeah.
It had like 300 views for like a week, and I was like, what the fuck? It finally hit like 1,000, so it doesn't look as bad. But I was like,
bro, my Cliffy edit literally has like 13 likes.
see, I don't pay attention to the likes. I never do, because the view to like ratio is always like so funny. Like 3,000 views, 500 likes is like crazy.
I don't even know the views on the Cliffy edit, but it's also probably not much because of how little the likes are.
Yeah.
Also, it's Connor Clifton, so
it's not gonna. But it's just.
Do you
like,
want to talk about hockey again?
Oh. We just move on from the Canes. We just stop talking about the Canes now and move forward.
I mean, that was the last thing I had anyways. We finished the road trip. We're back home again for this game. Just as the last episode, the last game we talked about was the Cats. We're also talking about the Cats at the last game today.
Well, actually, someone from school DM'd me and said throw the Cats off the cliff last night.
Oh, throw the Cats off the cliff. So actually I was gonna be throwing myself off of a cliff.
Real.
Because 30 seconds in, Matthew Tkachuk scored a goal.
Was it actually 30?
37 seconds.
I thought it was less. Yeah, so
37.
My mom was on the phone with my grandfather, and I went, what? And then it, because obviously I didn't see, like, it went by so fast, I didn't know who it was. And then I saw them hugging, and I saw who was in the center of the hug, and I went, oh! And my mom wasn't really paying
Yeah, I was on the bus ride home because I was on a bus ride home from my track meet. It was sitting on my knee. Everyone around me was like, apparently, like, none of the boys knew that I watched hockey. And so they were all talking about basketball. And so I had, like, ESPN on. And so I was like, can this game, like, fucking load? And they're like, what game? And I said, the Bruins and the Panthers. And they're like, you watch hockey? I'm like,
how? Do not know that.
Yeah, I watch hockey. Anyway.
But, yeah,
and then I saw it and I literally saw it and I said, bruh.
Because, like, I was, like, pissed at first because I was like, holy shit. But then I was like, oh. Okay. Because he's the only one that's allowed to score. So I was like, okay, well, alright. Fine. And then they just kept showing him. So I was like, you know what? It's okay.
Bro, him and that damn mouth guard.
Yeah, there's this one clip of him on the bench with the mouth guard. I was so mad that it was on ESPN because, oh my lord! I wanted to clip it so bad. And like I could because it's on my computer because I have Xfinity Stream, but my computer always lags, which is why I don't like to record on my computer. But oh my lord, he looked so good. I was like dying. His hair looked so long too, and I was like, but anyway.
Oh. None other than the bona fide stallion himself ties it 1-1. Let's fucking go. Big night for Charlie's. Big night for Charlie's worldwide. Because the other Charlie Coyle, scores a power play goal. This is the power play goal. It's 2-1. And the Bruins called him Weymouth. When they posted the clip.
It just said another one for Weymouth, which was interesting.
I don't know if they're meaning another, like, calling him Weymouth, or if they're saying he scored it for the city. Like, do they think we're saying Weymouth because we're saying he scored for the city? No, we're calling him Weymouth. Either way, it's because of me. So, at this point, tag us.
Just tag us. Like, credit us.
Literally.
Literally insane. I love it. And then
Alexander Barkov. Fuck you. scores, sends it over. I hate Alexander Barkov. Both me and Evil Twin
How do you hate him?
hate Barkov.
Why?
He just pisses me off. I don't know why she doesn't like him, but she has it out for Barkov. Like, she cheers when he's not in the game.
Wait, that's a little. Like, the only time I ever wish ill will on players is when they're like genuinely just bad people. Like, yes, I hate. Okay, I don't like Luke Hughes. I don't like any of the Hughes brothers. I don't like Luke Hughes. I don't like Quinn Hughes. I don't like Jack Hughes. Like, I'm not gonna wish hurt on them.
Yeah.
We have less than a minute. Maybe we should wrap it up. Should we just wait?
I got war flashbacks. No,
Yeah.
I think we can get it done. I got war flashbacks. But Bulkfist wins it in overtime, baby.
Oh my god. Literally, same thing like with the Shattenkirk. Me and my dad were like, Boquist is out there right now.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my god, we need to get these three off the ice right now. And then literally he got the breakaway. He hadn't even scored yet. And my dad was like I said, sometimes you just gotta put the fourth liners out there. And oh my god, it's so funny. Like, we do that all the time. But yeah, we won the series. We needed to win every game against them. We really did.
Also, can we talk about McAvoy tripping? Was it Lundell as he was headed to the box?
I hate Lundell. I have never liked him. Let me just say, okay, like, I'm not just saying this now because, he tripped Freddie and he hit Freddie in the knees and I don't like him. No, I have not liked him since before this either. But if anybody remembers one of the first times we played him, he cross-checked Potsy in the face for literally no fucking reason. And I hated him then. I hate him now. I hated him before that. So I've never liked him. You got what you deserve. Sorry. And I hate Cousins. But even the
Who likes Cousins?
Panthers fans hate Cousins. Like, nobody likes Cousins. He's a dirty bitch, and I hate him. I don't like a lot of Panthers. I only like 4 of them. And the better they do right now, the better for us, honestly. So
yeah.
But yeah, that was the Panthers.
That was all the games we had to cover.
That took us a lot longer than it should have.
Well, we went on a couple tangents.
Yeah.
And also, we had a couple talks off camera.
Yeah.
That took too long.
Should we do the
question time? We have 2 questions.
2 questions.
Because I was slacking and I forgot to post
okay.
the thing during a game. But it's okay. Because we had too many games to talk about anyways. So the first one is from Bex. She said, I would respect Matthew Tkachuk knowing he's the villain of the league if he didn't hide behind the refs all the goddamn time.
That is true.
True.
I love
him. He only fights. He will not fight until he sees that there's a ref. Like, he won't join in on the thing until he sees there's a ref.
Yeah, he also doesn't fight.
No, I'm saying join in on the scrum.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying he doesn't fight. He just gets into a scrum and then he'll hide.
He'll bitch off
That's okay. That's just
if you want to be the rat of the league, you have to fucking fight.
That's why Brad Marchand is respected by a lot of people, because he doesn't just run away or hide behind people. Actually, the refs are actually against him and they don't help him.
Yeah.
But Matthew Tkachuk, as far as the cheap shots and stuff, I don't condone that, obviously, but it's also hypocritical for me to not acknowledge that Brad Marchand was just as bad, if not worse, than him.
Yeah.
So I just don't condone it either way. Literally, our captain is Brad Marchand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you see all the people saying, after that, Charlie McAvoy should never be captain. He's not captain material.
Our
captain is currently Brad Marchand.
Mind you, last year, he got suspended for slew-footing somebody. Last year.
Slew-foot buddy.
That's a slew-foot buddy. Can we just be for real? But
be so for real.
He is a pussy. Like he hides behind the refs. I'm gonna give him that.
100%.
I don't. It's annoying. Like if he was on our team, I'd be like whatever. And like he's a good guy.
Well, if he was on our team, he wouldn't be able to hide behind the refs because the refs would hate him because he's a Bruin.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't condone it. But I don't condone it if our players do it either. And also it's dumb and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy off the ice, as is Brad Marchand and as is a lot of other people. So whatever. I like him. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, the last question is from Carmen. Do you have any teams that you hate but don't have a reason for? Like you just hate them for no reason? The Knights.
The Knights. Yeah. I mean, I guess they're not like I always say this. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast, but to me they don't feel like a team. They just feel like a group of guys assembled to win a cup. I feel like I've said this before. Like I just don't I don't feel it. They don't feel like a team to me. And their admin is really funny, but it's annoying because I hate them so much. So like anytime the admin like says something and like sarcastically funny or like whatever, or like in like a brag or like whatever, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I follow them because I think they're funny. Whoever that is really funny, but it's like a for me.
I also feel like, I mean, the Panthers I have a reason for, the Blackhawks I have a reason for, the Blues I have a reason for. I feel like
I
really don't like the Devils.
I think for me, the team that I could say the most confidently for that would be the Devils because I really don't have a reason to hate them, but
I just do.
Nothing but the worst on that team. I
don't have like a actually good reason to hate. Like I have a reason. It's not a good one, but I have a reason.
I have a reason too.
I think we have the same reason.
And it's frustrating though for other people in the league to have a team like that because it's especially if you're a girl that genuinely just really likes hockey for the sport. It's that team is very frustrating.
Yeah.
For me. And their fans really do suck.
Yeah.
Like the Leafs. Like we obviously have a reason.
Like we have a reason to hate Leafs.
We have a reason to hate the Leafs, but their fans are just so bad.
So bad.
But yeah, I don't really think there's any. The Ducks. That's a team I really don't have a reason to hate. Actually, I don't
know why you hate the Ducks as much as you do.
I hate them so much. Maybe it might have to do with the fact that Trevor Zegras is on them, and I really cannot stand that man for the life of me.
I cannot stand Trevor Zegras. Oh, did we talk about Zegras on the last one, or was that something that happened recently?
No, I think that was recently. That was like the past week.
That little bitch smashed the camera in because he was having a little pity fit.
And it wasn't even theirs. It was Seattle's camera.
Yeah.
I can't stand him. I've never liked him.
Don't throw a little bitch fit.
I don't care what he looks like. He's fucking annoying and he's a bitch. And he's like, that's not even like there's a difference between like stupid on ice behavior and just being a straight up asshole. Like
that's literally destroying property that you do not own.
Literally hate on Matthew Tkachuk all you want, but when has he ever done something like that?
Literally.
I cannot stand Trevor Zegras. I can't. He's so. I don't want to get onto it. But I hate the Ducks. Probably partially because of him, but I also just don't really like the Ducks either.
Valid.
It's really I don't think there's any other teams that I really like hate that passionately. I don't really like the Canucks.
I feel like
for similar reason to why I don't like the Devils.
Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of neutral on a lot of the Canadian teams, like the Jets. Like I don't feel a certain way towards the Jets.
I don't really.
Or the Flames.
Ottawa. I kind of like Ottawa, actually.
Like I just feel kind of neutral towards a lot of the teams in Canada.
Also, I don't hate Edmonton as much as everybody else does. I don't despise them.
True. I'm fine with the Oilers.
I'm toward them. I don't really care. And
like, I just kind of feel like neutral towards a lot. Like other than the Habs, of course.
Oh well.
Yeah. I feel very neutral.
Or Toronto,
yeah.
But otherwise, like I'm just indifferent. Like I don't really care.
I feel like I really don't like the Islanders.
Well, that's New York.
Yeah, but also the Sabres are New York.
Yeah. But I don't hate the Islanders. I just don't really like them, and I hate the Rags though.
I hate the Rags, but
But yeah. So that's the answer to your question.
yeah. So now we're gonna do some quizzes again, but this time they're not gonna be hockey related at all.
Even though we've gotten kind of astray this episode, it has been hockey related, but these are not going to be hockey related.
Yeah. We
If you,
decided this episode's just gonna be
whatever.
whatever.
If you guys don't want to listen to something that's not hockey, then you probably should just stop listening because I doubt we're gonna get into hockey.
But if you just want to listen to
If you want
us
to know more about
be
other
dumb,
people, then stay, I guess. This is really cute.
yeah, it's like.
Okay, do you want to go first with yours?
Yeah, I'll go first. So mine is a BuzzFeed quiz because I think those are hilarious. Everyone is either a silly goose or an odd duck, but which one are you? It's giving very millennial, and I'm here for it.
Well,
Rachel, I should not have sent you those photos.
continue.
I should not have sent you those photos.
No, you shouldn't have, but it'll make up for that surprise, so it's fine. All right, let's continue.
Yeah. What is your philosophy on life? We are but dust in the wind, or be happy and have fun.
Be happy.
Be happy and have fun. What is your favorite school subject?
English or writing or whatever. I'm like Jack Edwards, English/writing.
See, mine's science, but that's not one of the options. Oh my god,
I hate science. What are the options?
Physics is kind of science, I guess. Physics, math, music, English, history, and gym. Yeah, see, no, my first favorite's science, and my second favorite's math.
I love English. It's my favorite. But my second favorite is math, so we can do math if you want.
Okay.
Or history. I actually like history this year.
I wonder why.
No, I actually do, because he actually makes it good. Like, guys, I have a fat crush on my history teacher. And, oh my god. But he's actually a really good teacher. He's the first good history teacher I've ever had, so.
Yeah, I like my history teacher this year, too.
I really like my history teacher, guys. Okay, let's move forward.
If life were a movie, you'd be the right guy, and I'd be the best friend who you'd fall in love with. I would become death, destroyer of worlds. I would do whatever I wanted. Nothing would make sense. Everything would be too predictable. I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Yeah.
Can we just do nothing would make sense?
Yeah. What do you like on your pizza? Plain cheese, pepperoni, pineapple, ham, and barbecue sauce, white sauce or pesto, chicken, and sun-dried tomatoes. Quite fancy. I'm a cheese. I don't like pepperoni.
Barbecue sauce? That just ruined the Hawaiian. Ew.
I like barbecue sauce on a pizza, but not on a Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian. What'd you say you like? Peppers?
Cheese. I don't like pepperoni.
Cheese? I love pepperoni, but I'll just do cheese. I will only eat cheese or pepperoni, so. Or bacon.
Like I like cheese or a chicken bacon ranch pizza.
I don't like chicken bacon. So we'll do cheese.
I love chicken bacon.
But guys, fun fact. The only time I ever eat bacon on pizza is if we go, which we rarely do because not only are they expensive, but there's like none around here anymore. Sal's Pizza. So maybe we do talk a little bit about hockey. Sal's Pizza is really good, but it's really expensive. And my dad and I used to go there sometimes. And we would get bacon because it was so good. But I haven't been there in a really long time. Because there's like not near us anymore.
If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Club Penguin, Call of Duty, The Sims 4, or Webkins? I'd personally go The Sims 4. I never played Club Penguin. I did play Webkins, but I do really like The Sims 4.
I played the original probably like once, but I used to play CP Online before it got shut down, and they had the Walrus server where you could swear, and it was the most fun thing in the entire universe. But I would also say The Sims. So.
Yeah, I was like a
I've never
Webkins.
played Webkins.
I had a lot of Webkins.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Do you laugh at your own jokes?
Yep.
Yes, we're fucking hilarious. Which has better humor, Phineas and Ferb or the Muppets? The Muppets. The Muppets, hand down.
And I cannot believe that Trent Frederick has never seen the Muppet Show.
Bro, I have all of the Muppet movies. I have the Muppet Show, all the Muppet Show, all of it on DVD.
Literally, how have you never? You are 26 years old. How have you never seen anything with the Muppets? Especially
like,
the show.
Literally, my favorite bit growing up was the whole Menomina thing.
Oh my god!
I would quote that shit so often.
Literally, that's so real. Who's your favorite Muppet?
Gonzo.
Mine's Fozzie.
I liked Fonzie too, but I love me some Gonzo.
Gonzo's
fucking
Gonzo.
pepper
He's
shirt.
so
I want that thing.
Gonzo is so funny, bro.
So fucking funny.
And Miss Piggy. She's so funny too.
Yeah.
Piggy with Kermit is me with Kermit. I mean Trent. Beaker though. Liv and her mom have a point with Beaker.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Which would you prefer to be? Silly Goose or Odd Duck? I'd prefer to be Silly Goose.
I'm a Silly Goose. Watch us get Odd Duck.
Silly Goose!
Silly Goose!
You Silly Goose, you are quite the little jokester and you just love goosing around. Life is about having fun. Let's get silly.
He's our little comedian. Do you know what I'm referencing?
Oh boy.
Anyway, so time for my quiz, which is like, would I sit by you at lunch? This is a you quiz.
And as we determined during the last pause in recording,
we're Matthew Kachuk. With Eliana, we are Matthew Kachuk.
No, I'm talking about the last pause in recording.
Oh! I would not sit next to Em at lunch if it was
in 2022.
2022 now. I would sit next
2022 me.
But I don't think anybody would want us to sit together now because we'd be fucking annoying.
We'd be fucking insufferable.
There's 9 questions. Number 1. What game do you like the most? These are the only ones I can think of right now. FNAF, Minecraft, Fortnite, God of War, Phasmophobia, VR chat, any VR game, Genshin, Flappy Bird, Roblox. See, I love Roblox.
See, I also love Roblox, but my first instinct is Minecraft.
See, I love Minecraft. I haven't played it in a really long time. But, I mean, I like Minecraft. But
I think the one I played most recently is Roblox.
I love Roblox. Do you want to do Roblox?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like anime? Yes, I live for it. Yeah, no, not really my thing. No, I hate anime.
I hate anime.
Are you homophobic?
Yeah, I fucking hate gay people,
a little bit.
I fucking hate gay people.
Yeah, and I'm proud a little bit. No, why would I be homophobic? In parentheses, I'm gay. I mean, I feel like I think we should just say no.
Yeah.
Around for me. Pick a color. Purple, red, yellow, green, brown. Green?
Green.
Okay. Would you let me vent to you when I needed?
Depends on who you are.
Yes, anytime. No, grow the fuck up. Maybe. I would say maybe.
Maybe. It really depends on who you are.
Yeah. Would I be able to be myself around you? Yes, no. Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're 2022 M, then probably not. How are you doing? You enjoying the quiz? Can I say no?
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Are you okay with me jokingly flirting with you? I will not be offended if you pick no. Yes. Yeah, but don't do it too much. Nah, you're weird. No. It depends on the person.
Like, you literally...
Who are you?
Did you know I'm actually fucking in love with you?
I flirt with all of my friends.
Like, we jokingly flirt all the fucking time, bro.
Yeah. Should I just... I don't know what to say here. Yes?
I'd say yes.
You can skip this if you want. I'm skipping it. Okay. Yes, I would sit by you 100%. Okay, that didn't take very long. So the next one
Oh boy.
was smash or pass people I find hot. And I thought this was gonna be really interesting because I have no clue what is gonna be on here. So let's begin. Question number one. Alex Turner. Smash.
I don't know who that is.
Arctic Monkeys?
Oh, I'm bad with names. I'd smash, yeah. I'm
Okay.
really bad with names, and I also really don't know actors, so you're gonna have to be patient with me here.
Evan Peters, but the picture they chose was from when he was on The Office.
Smash.
Yeah. But not really him, more just his characters.
Yeah.
He's kind of musty. Finn Wolfhard. Pass.
Pass. I would like 2022 me would have said smash.
Let's just not. I don't know who this is. Rich from Skins?
Don't fucking bring Skins up.
Oh.
Shay tried to get me to watch that show. Oh.
I would pass. He looks musty.
Pass.
Roger.
I watched the first episode and it was smash. No further questions.
Freddie from Skins. Pass.
Pass.
He looks like
he'd call me a slur. And I would not be thankful.
Rory Culkin. Pass. He looks musty.
Pass.
Neil Perry. Everybody says smash, but I probably wouldn't.
I'd say smash, but I'd be okay if you said pass.
Like, I just wouldn't go that far, you know? Typo. Crick Hammett. Smash.
Crick. Smash.
I love Crick Hammett. Will Graham.
Pass.
Yeah. I feel like in a better picture. Bo. Dave Mistake. Bad. This might be one of my mutuals on TikTok. Leon Kennedy.
Smash! Double smash! Triple smash! Quadruple smash! I need Leon Kennedy!
Spencer Reed.
Smash!
Smash. Markiplier.
Smash!
Peter Steele.
Pass.
Pass. He looks like he got rejected from Twilight. Anything you want to say? I said smash. We have the same type of men. Congrats, I guess. Or are you okay?
We're not okay.
I feel like we could do another one.
Let me search up one.
I'll look some up too and see if there's anything interesting.
I don't know what kind of question.
Okay, sorry to bring it back, but I just thought, which extremely chaotic Bruins moment are you? That sounds really interesting. Which strangely homoerotic
I'll do this one.
Are you? I'm very intrigued by these two.
I'll do this one and then you can do another one.
Okay. Because I just found
I'll do this one and then you can do those two.
Okay.
These aren't really taking that long. Okay. This one is from girlslife.com.
Okay.
What's your dream date?
Oh God.
That guy in geometry with the gorgeous green eyes asked you if you'd like to get Starbucks later. You, feel like you've just won the lottery. Finally, some one-on-one with the cutest guy in class. Can't wait. True, Starbucks isn't exactly romantic, but it's a good start. Or C, can't believe how lame he is. Starbucks, please.
I'd say probably A. I'm not
I'm not picky with
no. I don't really care. It's the first date.
And also I more care about just hanging out with somebody than what we're doing.
I'd rather talk to someone. I'd rather literally sit down on a raggedy blanket and converse than like go
Yeah.
to a fancy dinner and like not interact with each other because all I care about is like the fact that he's buying me something for like $30. Like,
Yeah.
and I
You and your boyfriend have officially been an item for a full 6 months. To celebrate, you would like to go back to the movie theater where you had your first date, have dinner at a restaurant with white linens and a candlelight. There better be a gift. Bling.
no,
Just spend the day together. It doesn't matter what you do.
spend the day together
That one.
or
It's
the
six
first one
months.
or the first one, either or wouldn't.
I feel like it's 6 months. Like it doesn't.
Like I feel, it depends on how your relationship also is. Because some people by like 6 months have literally gotten engaged, and then some people are like barely in a relationship. So it really depends. So I feel like I just wouldn't care.
Yeah. What do you think should fork out? Who do you think should fork out the dough for the date? The guy should always pay, duh. The guy should usually pay, but you'll treat on occasion. It should always be split. I'd say B.
I would say split. I feel like it like if it was
Every
like a
time.
first, if it was like a first date, whoever asked. But I feel like splitting is like fair. Like if you're really into the relationship, whatever. But I feel like it should always be like whoever asked or split because I feel like it's just like unfair to be like, oh, you have to pay every time just because you're the guy.
Well, B is the guy should usually pay, but you'll pay on occasion.
I feel like I would just. I guess that one's fine. It's just like the way that it's worded, like, oh, I'll pay on occasion, but he should usually pay. Like that's what it sounds like, not like, oh well, like this that. I don't know. I feel like it's more fair to split it, but I feel like splitting would be more like into the relationship.
Hmm.
So we can do B, I guess.
Okay. The winter dance is now a few weeks away, and even though you already have a date, there are still some arrangements to be made. The way you envision the big night is a blast. You spend a year's allowance on your dress, and you and your friends are all chipped in for a limo. Plus, your date is going to look so hot in a suit. So much fun. You don't care whether you go in a limo or get a ride from his rents. Did they just shorten parents to rents? What the fuck?
I say that. What?
Oh.
Uh,
Whether you eat lobster or
oh,
filet o fish.
let me talk to the
Basically,
friend.
you just want to have fun with everyone, especially your date. The best night ever. You want it all. Corsage, stretch hummer, dinner, and dancing all night long. He'd better be on the list for a killer after party. B.
What was B?
So much fun. You don't care whether you go in a limo or get a ride from his parents, whether you eat lobster or filet o fish. Basically, you just want to have fun with everyone, especially your date.
Yeah, I would do that one. Even though I'm like, I would rather be abstinent and just not go.
Yeah.
I literally didn't, guys, my junior prom was 2 nights ago and I didn't go.
I still don't know. I bought my dress for prom and I still don't know any
To be
details.
fair, literally everybody that went had a date. I was not going to get a date just to get a date. And two, none of my friends were going for all the same reason as me. I'm not spending $70 on a ticket and extra money on a dress if I'm just going just to go. I'll just go next
Yeah.
year. Senior prom is one thing. But also, like, the only people that really went to junior prom were people with dates. And I wasn't going to get a date, and I wasn't going to go alone. Especially when none of my friends were.
It's your birthday and your boyfriend wants to do something special. When he asks for suggestions, you tell him 2 words, bouquet and gourmet, at the very least, right? You want to hang out at his house since he has the big screen. You can snuggle and he'll have you watch a new flick or choose for a change. Oh, and extra cheese on your pizza, please. You'd like to hit the new mini golf place, then get dessert at the melting pot. You've always wanted to try fondue. I'd say B.
I would say B, but also C sounds really cute.
Yeah. I'm just like more of like a homebody and like I just want to like spend time with somebody.
Yeah. Like we can do that one. I feel like for me, I love just like going out. Doesn't matter what we do, but I like going out.
Yeah.
But also, what was the thing? What was the occasion? Your birthday?
Birthday.
Yeah, I feel like if it was my birthday, it would be fun. But I don't care. Either or is fine.
Yeah. Your BFF goes to a different school and she wants to set you up on a blind date with her lab partner.
Nope.
She knows you pretty well, so you figure it's worth a shot. Worst case scenario, the chemistry isn't there, so you make a new friend. Have strict rules about this kind of thing. Before you'll even consider a date with someone you've never met, you need major details about his social connections, his family lineage, and his future aspirations. Oh, and a photo. C, are skeptical about the idea of a blind date, but you figure your bestie wouldn't set you up with a total loser, so why not? B.
B. Sorry, I need to know everything because my immediate answer would be no, unless proved wrong. So.
Yeah. Your usual predate ritual involves a clean pair of jeans, a $20 bill in your pocket, and a swipe of lip gloss. A quick shower, blow dry, a little makeup, and your favorite I look cute without looking like I tried outfit. A facial mani-pedi
No,
eyebrow
no,
wax and
no,
racing to the dry cleaner.
no, no, no. B?
I'd say B.
I know you like eyeliner, so. I'm sorry.
Fucking kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself.
Bubble wrap. That's why I'm laughing. Okay, good. Sorry.
Your dream guy would be creative and fun. You two would try offbeat activities like ice skating.
Like ice skating.
Jeremy Swayman?
The one who like rarely actually skates.
Bro, he's probably the most talented skater out of all of them.
Probably. He looks like he figure skates because he did the ballet.
Traditional and assertive.
Nope.
You always have date night planned out. Your job is to show up and be your charming self.
Nope.
No, thank you. Laid back and sweet. Probably someone you were already friends with. He'd leave it up to you to decide what you guys do on dates.
Yeah.
That's if you ever go on real dates. But I like creative and fun. I need somebody to
I like creative and fun though. But I also like the idea of like being friends first. Because I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like going out with somebody that like you literally don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd say the first one.
Yeah. When I said ice skating, I went.
Just not the second one. Holy hell.
Do they? The second one sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Traditional and assertive sounds. Your pal's party is tonight, and your date has come down with a nasty cold and had to bow out.
Yes, I can. You
start dialing. You need a date pronto. B, go stat to the party. Your whole crew will be there, so it's all cool. C, cancel your plans. You take him some Kleenex and chicken noodle soup. C. But not the chicken noodle soup and Kleenex. I'm just canceling and going home.
Yeah, no, that's implying that you're sad. So I would do B. Cause like C
go to the party.
Like C is like saying, "Oh, this sucks. Now I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep because I can't go." That's like what it's saying.
Yeah.
So I would say B. I would go stack. Like if all my friends were there, I would go stack. Like same thing with like prom. Like if all my friends were there, I would have gone.
Yeah. Last question. Yikes. Your parents want to meet your new boyfriend and leave it for you to decide when. You deal how? A, pick a night when your mom is making her famous lasagna so your parents can chat with your guy over dinner. You don't. You'll probably just introduce him to them when he comes over to play PS2 with you. PS2? How old is this shit?
Oh my god.
C, you're inviting him to your family reunion. That way he can meet the whole gang. Too perfect. Absolutely not.
The first one.
The first one. I feel like B's too informal and C's too much.
Yeah, just kind of.
Click for results.
What even is the thing?
What's your dream date?
Oh, right.
Up for anything. Yeah. When it comes to the dating scene, you don't like to be bored, but you also don't like to go overboard. Well, not always. You do love the royal treatment on special occasions. Still, you'd have just as much fun kicking it at home at a home game or sharing a bucket of fries at the food court. Snaps to you for not expecting too much or too little. You get it. You know that just hanging out with the boys how you bond, but that you deserve to step out in style once in a while. So why not amp it up a notch and do something that's not so same old? Hit the slopes or maybe try out metalcore show. Never a dull moment.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, that tracks though. Alright, yeah. So this one is going to be
hockey related?
Which extremely chaotic Bruins moment are you? I mean, at least we didn't lose to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for us. That's the cat. Like, this is another.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. All right. How do you like your eggs cooked? Over easy,
Scrambled.
poached, hard boiled, or raw? That's not an option.
I like over easy.
I like over easy.
How is scrambled not an option? The fuck?
One of my pop culture phases. I've had all but one of them. Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, Teen Wolf, Supernatural, Marvel. Harry Potter.
I haven't had any of those phases. I've had worse.
Oh yeah. Have you like gotten into any of them at all?
No.
None?
No.
Can I just pick?
Yeah.
Can I pick Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I literally, like, don't do media.
Do you watch women's hockey? I don't have time. Of course. Stand the pride. No, sorry. No, but I really want to get into it. I don't have time is so funny. But
I do.
I would say
I do occasionally. But
say,
not like regularly.
I would say probably ... no sorry. Because I don't want to say no, but I really want to get into it because I don't like really want to get into it. Like, I don't think I would ever fully dedicate my time to watching it, but like I would like throw on a game.
See, like, I watch games occasionally, but I don't like watch them as much as I like watch a Bruins game.
None of these are like accurate to what I would say. ... no sorry is like mean. Like, no.
I would say no, but I really want to get into it. Just
yeah, it's the closest. Okay, tag yourself as event / part of my life. Fun parts of senior year canceled due to a fucking global pandemic. Oh, that's like getting really high and watching Baby Einstein. Okay, daddy issues. Your type being 8s, 9s, and 10s, but you're a 4, a 6 on your best day.
me.
Go, Nat. Can we just choose that and continue?
Is this fucking play about me?
Pick a rival team. Habs, Leafs, Bolts, Blues, Canucks. Okay. Funny enough, the only team that has players on it that I genuinely like is the Habs.
Yeah, I'm fine with the Habs.
Guys, I don't like the Habs, but they're kind of pooky. I would put them in pooky teams if they weren't the Habs. If this team was like
anybody else,
they were like the Ottawa Senators, I would literally put them in pooky teams. Okay, who did you relate to during the 2010 to 11 Bruins Zoom? Soupy roasting the fuck out of everyone. Martian getting attacked for his clothing brand. Luch asking what time was on the game every 10 minutes. Sagan awkwardly downing beer after beer in dead silence. Adam McQuaid looking fine as fuck. Can I do the last one?
Yes. I was either gonna do that one or Lucic asking the time every 10 minutes because I check the time so often.
Literally same. What's your quarantine been like? I've been super productive. Nothing really has changed from normal life. Stared at the wall for 14 hours today. Shaved all my hair off or dyed it a different color. Fuck quarantine. I'll let you quarantine. I would say the last.
Kill yourself.
I would say the last one or nothing has really changed. Nothing really changed, but I also hate it.
Nothing really changed for me.
Okay. Pick a childhood TV show. Drake and Josh, iCarly, Ben 10, Victorious, Hannah Montana. Okay, so like I watch Victorious all the time. So.
I love Victorious. I fucking love Victorious.
I also would choose Drake and Josh if I had like.
See, I loved iCarly and Victorious, but Victorious was my favorite.
Pick a Twitter white boy of the month. Harry Styles, Timothée Chalamet, Noah Centineo, Ross Lynch, Tom Holland. Ross Lynch?
Ross Lynch is so fine. Putting that in Tom Holland.
Question number 10. Who is the best Bruin? It's just a type your answer.
Oh. Jeremy Swayman.
Jeremy Swayman.
Best Bruin of all time.
Jeremy Swayman might not have even been like enough of a Bruin whenever this person made this. Are we ready to find out?
Yes.
Third game 7 win versus the Leafs. Sorry, Steve.
Yes.
while we're here, there was one more I wanted to take because I was a little bit caught off guard by this. Which strangely homoerotic Bruins friendship are you? And
I feel like it's I'm gonna enjoy this. If we don't get fucking Swaymark, if we do not get Swaymark, I'm gonna be pissed.
And the quiz introduction is just it goes deep. So let's see. What do you want most in life? Stability, excitement, familiarity, love. I just want to survive.
Excitement.
Yeah. You are sharp and quick-witted. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. These are long. Sharp and quick-witted, kind and fun-loving, trustworthy if a bit cautious in life, responsible and compassionate, persistent and determined.
I think I'm sharp and quick-witted.
Your lover feels like home, is the gasoline to your house fire, is the only one who truly knows you, sometimes feels more like a friend, isn't your lover anymore.
How about we're just chronically alone and we don't have a lover? Is that an option?
Nope. I guess feels like home. It's cheesy, but
yeah.
That's like the most normal thing. Choose a lyric from Phoebe Bridgers' I Know the End. I don't want to read lyrics again. I did this last time.
Just pick a random one. I fucking hate reading lyrics.
Okay. Let me read them. These lyrics suck.
Don't do Phoebe Bridgers like that.
Whatever, okay. What is your fatal flaw? I don't think before I act. I'm loyal to fault. I can't move on. I'm just so in love. I only stick to what I know. I don't think before I act.
I don't think before I act either.
I don't think
obviously. Charlie Coyle Weymouth.
Pick a tarot card. I don't know them. I don't know.
I do. Okay, I have tarot cards.
Okay, please help. The Star, the Fool, the Lovers, the Chariot, the Hanged Man. I almost said the Charade, by the way.
I say the moon. I have the moon in my car.
Okay, well that wasn't an option, so.
That wasn't one?
No,
Shit.
No. What about the Lovers?
You just said them faster. Yeah, I'm fine with. I was gonna say the Lovers next.
In which of these situations would you feel the most content? These are long, so I'm gonna try to abbreviate. At a backyard party with all the people I love. Back in my hometown, surrounded by my family. Across the country, exploring a new city. Absolutely not. On the beach, alone except for my lover. In a room full of strangers, none of them seeking me out.
I would say new city, but you said absolutely not.
Nope. Everywhere I turn, there's something strange and unfamiliar, but for once I embrace it, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, I want to get the fuck out of Indiana, so.
Okay. At a backyard party or in a room full of strangers is what I would say.
I'd say the back room party.
It is warm and the sun is setting. People are laughing and talking around me, but I don't feel left out. I feel like. Yeah. Pick an element. Fire, water, earth, air. I'd say water.
I would say air, but I'm fine with water.
I don't care either way. Okay. Water. Pick a deadly sin. Pride, greed, envy, gluttony, wrath.
Gluttony.
Pick a heavenly virtue. Hope, courage, faith, prudence, justice. I'd say hope.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
So ready.
I kind of hope we don't get sway marks so I can see what the hell else we would get.
Yeah.
Charlie McAvoy and Jake DeBrusque. So who's Charlie and who's...
Is the photo of their first goals together?
Actually,
what photo is it?
There's no photo.
Is there a photo?
No.
Oh, damn.
Look at you. You're doing so well. You've come so far. Keep going, kid. You'll make it big someday. Who's Charlie and who's Jake?
I don't want to do you like this, but
I'm Jake. I actually knew you were gonna say that. I went like the second I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm Jake. I'm just gonna choose random ones and see if I get something else, like just to see other relationships.
I want to know what the answers are.
Yeah. I'm just choosing random ones. Watch me get the same thing.
What if they're all Charlie McAvoy and Jake DeBrusk?
What if that's the only one? All right. Brad Marchand and Tyler Sagan.
Oh, how old is this? I don't think Sway Mark was an option.
Yeah, but that's always been because Charlie McAvoy and Jake DeBrusk. That's fairly new. Tyler Sagan wasn't even on the team.
Not really.
Tyler Sagan wasn't on the team anymore. So obviously.
Yeah, but it was still like 2016, 2017.
Okay, here they are. Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron.
Oh, yeah.
Brad Marchand and Tyler Sagan, Charlie McAvoy and Jake DeBrusk, Sean Corrali and Danton Heinen.
Oh my god!
Charlie Coyne with Chris Wagner. There is no Sway Mark. It is very old. It's from like 2019.
I told you there was no Sway Mark. I could tell.
Well, okay, but Tyler Sagan is one thing. They've always been the weird homoerotic thing.
I know, but when you said when it was Charlie McAvoy and Jake DeBrusk instead of Charlie McAvoy and Matt Grzelcyk, I knew that it was older.
That's true. But Matt Grizz has always been.
Yeah, they've always been there. Like, it's an old one. Oh, I got so tan at my meet. This is crazy.
I don't know. Anyway, that's who we are. We got one of the better ones anyways.
I said I hate to do this to you, but you're taking
It's okay. I don't mind being JD. Anyway.
I hope you enjoy this extremely long podcast episode.
I think this is either going to be our longest or our second longest to the second episode. But yeah.
Yeah.
So this has been really fun, actually. This has been one of the fun.
When this will be out.
I feel like I've been saying this has been one of the better ones, like every episode. Towards the end, though.
But this one really has been.
The beginning was kind of slow. Not gonna lie. The beginning was kind of slow. But it got better towards the end because the quizzes were really fun. I like doing out of pocket, like random things.
Yeah.
Instead of just.
We also got on some tangents.
Yeah, we usually don't go on tangents, but we didn't have as much content, so I felt like we tried to fill it up and then.
Well, I think we actually had a lot more content than you thought, so you tried to fill it up with tangents, and I'd be like, so we actually had a loop pack, because we still have like 3 more games to talk about.
Okay, well, this is why
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl who really likes Danton Heinen. Sorry. Anyway. So, yeah. So this has been fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this 5-hour-long episode. We might be back next week. We probably won't because I don't edit. But
yeah.
This episode will probably be out in May, I'm not gonna lie. It'll probably be May at this rate.
Girl, I don't think I have enough memes to make for that.
At this rate, I think it's gonna be
I'm just gonna have to start like being on FaceTime with you and making you.
It's gonna be May. Anyway. So yeah. Thanks for listening. Or
whenever this is.
Or watching, if you're on YouTube, and you got to see my wonderful reenactment of how Trent Frederick got punched when it was still light out. It is pitch black darkness now.
It is very dark outside now.
We've been recording since 5. It's 8:23. So, yeah. We'll see you guys whenever we see you again. And we'll probably have like 10 games to go over by the time this one's out, so. And I will have game stories from 2 games, probably. So.
Yeah.
Toodles!